Hello everybody, welcome to Flow Journey Untitled. Today is a pantry decluttering / cleaning / DIY. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Florice. I am a registered nurse who enjoys doing many things such as inspiring others, cleaning, decorating, traveling, and more. If you would like to know more about me, please click on the link in the description below so you can watch my first video. As you can see, this pantry is upside down, you guys, and if there was one thing that I use the most out of this pantry, it is the door. I kept that door shut most of the time, and if you work night shift, you have little toddlers, I'm sure you can understand what I'm talking about. Before I headed to the Home Depot, I made sure that I measured my wired shelf first so that they can cut them according to my measurement. If you are going to do this, you want to make sure that you have your exact measurement so that they can cut the plywood accordingly. What I'm going to do today is remove everything out of the pantry and cover those wired shelves with those plywood. But before I do so, I make sure that I paint those plywoods, and I'm using that Kills 2 primer to prime the woods before I apply the paint. And the paint that I am using is the same color as the pantry wall. For this process, you guys, I'm having my sister helping me painting. As you can see, we are two novices who don't know what we are doing. I don't call the process painting, I just call it brushing. We're just brushing over those woods. But the good thing is, once this paint dries up, it just blends in. Sometimes when you live in a home, and when I say home, I mean whether you rent or you own, there are things you are not going to like about that place. Therefore, you can try to turn it into your liking just by doing some DIY. But make sure that you do not touch anything that you cannot fix. For instance, if the AC in our home is not working and my husband and I cannot fix it, we are not going to DIY, we are going to call a professional. Please try your best to not touch anything in your home that you cannot fix, because you do not want to end up paying more than you should. Now let's go work in this pantry. This pantry transformation is going to be done in series. Today is just part 1, and part 1 involves painting the plywood, emptying and cleaning the pantry, and adding the boards on top of the wired shelves. Part 2 will involve unboxing the items that I purchased from Amazon, and part 3 will include organizing the pantry. Since the whole process was too long for one video, I had to break it down into series. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of those series. Now this is what the pantry looks like without the fresh coat of paint. Next, I am going to sweep the floor, remove the spider web with my decor pole that I purchased from Amazon. I will put the link in the description below so you can purchase it for yourself if you want. Guys, by now you can tell that Amazon is my next door neighbor, okay? We see each other often. I love to shop at Amazon. It has good qualities, good customer service, and it has easy and free return. Most of the time you don't have to pay for return. This pole that I am using, I use it for almost anything that is out of my reach. I even clean my AC vent with it, as well as my outside windows. I am now showing you how dirty that wall is before I paint it. Now, I am not a professional at painting, but one thing that I like about this paint that I am using, again, once it dries up, it blends in. You won't be able to tell the difference whether the wall was painted by a professional or by someone like me. That's what saves me in the process. looking at the way I hold my paintbrush, you can tell that I learned how to paint in my dream. But hey, this is a DIY. At least I don't have to ask for any refund back, right? You just gotta have fun with the process. As long as you are not breaking down anything that you cannot fix in your home, go ahead and have fun with your DIY. And that is the end result of the painting. And the final step of the series is to lay the board over the shelves, and that will complete this part of the pantry transformation. As you can see, guys, you cannot tell the difference whether this wall was painted by a professional or by someone like me who do not know what I was doing, but I'm loving it so far. Now we're going to move on to adding the boards on the shelves. For this project, I am using 1-inch panel board nails. I chose those tiny ones because the plywoods that I am using are really thin, and you have to be very careful using those nails so that you don't hurt yourself and you do not pierce the boards, because the plywoods are really thin and the nails are a little bit tricky to use. And voila! This is the final look of this process, you guys. Not bad at all. I don't know since when I was a carpenter, but you know what? I try my best through trial and error, and I encourage you to do the same. So just like I said before, please look out for part 2 and 3. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share, like. I hope that you have fun at your place, and if you don't mind, please share your story with me and let me know what DIY transformation you did at your house. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you.